Today we're doing a short practice for shoulders and stress. Welcome, my name's Rebecca, and my passion is helping people going through challenging times find peace and calm through self-care, through movement, meditation, and mindfulness. For today's practice, you will want to grab a strap. So take a minute and grab a strap or a men's tie or a belt or a scarf. And then join me in a comfortable seated position on the ground or in a chair. Lift your shoulders up to your ears and then lower them down. Inhale through the nose as you lift. Lower, exhale out the mouth. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. Now just start to roll the shoulders back, and you can breathe in and out through the nose. Just trying to move with your breath. As you move with your breath, it just helps calm the mind as we loosen up the shoulders. We hold a lot of stress and tension in our shoulders. We hold our issues in our tissues. Good. Change directions. And just notice if one side's tighter than the other. Notice if the shoulders are making any noises. Just notice how your stress levels. Good. Relax the shoulders down. Reach your arms out wide like wings. Spread your fingers nice and wide. And then give yourself a hug. And open back up. Cross the other arm on top. Give yourself a hug. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Good. Holding here, just lift your elbows up a little bit. And then maybe bring the backs of your forearms to touch. This is a really intense stretch, eagle. So if you find that it's too much, your hands could just stay on the shoulders. Just keep lifting up the elbows wherever you're at. And you could even bring the palms to touch. Now really focus on breathing deeply, feeling the belly rise and fall. Inhale and exhale. So often when things get intense, we hold our breath. And that's when you need to breathe the very most in your life. Good. Lower your hands down to the shoulders. Reach them out wide like wings. Cross the other arm on top. And lift the elbows up. Good. Again, you can stay right here, or you can bring the backs of your forearms to touch or the palms. Raise them up a little higher. Focus on breathing deeply, feeling your belly rise and fall. Inhale and exhale. Good. Reach those arms out wide. Give yourself another little hug, and we're just going to start to twist side to side, just turning at the waist. Bring a little movement to the spine. Good, and then lower your hands down onto your knees, still keeping them crossed. We're going to make a little bit of a rainbow shape with this top arm. So you'll lift it up towards the ceiling, and then reach it back behind, and your gaze can follow the hand. And then sweep the hand back up to the ceiling and over to the knee. Inhale, sweep up like you're tracing a rainbow. Exhale, hand back over to the knee. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hand to the knee. Good. Now just change the cross of your arms, and we'll draw a rainbow shape with whichever arm is on top. It doesn't matter which side you're doing, as long as you do both. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down. And always listening to your own body. If something feels sharp or pinchy or painful, you want to listen to that and back off a little bit. You can always take a break and skip any postures. Good. Uncross the hands, and we'll just draw the knees together and really round the back, and then lower the knees down. Inhale, draw the knees together, round the back, lower the knees down. Again, inhale, draw the knees together. Exhale, lower down. Now find that strap or belt or tie, and we're going to take the grip quite wide on it, reaching it out in front. So just check in, make sure you're sitting nice and tall. And if cross-legged isn't comfortable, you could always extend the legs out into staff pose. Good, so with those arms out in front, you're slowly going to reach the hands up towards the ceiling. And then very slowly start to lower the hands down towards your waist. Now, if you find it's hard, you're just going to slip your hands out, widening the grip so that it's easier, and you're able to bring that strap all the way down to touch your waist. Good, then very slowly reach those hands back up, taking your time all the way over your head and lower down by the knees. We're going to do that again. If you found that was really easy, you need to bring your hands a little bit closer together. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, slowly lower down. Open up the chest. And slowly reach back up. And all the way down. One last time if you'd like to. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, reach behind, opening up the chest. Slowly lower down. And all the way back up. And lower down. Good. Just slide the strap off to the side. And then extend the legs out in front and really bend your knees. Bend as much as you need to so that your hands can grab onto the feet. And then point one of your toes forward and you'll get a really big stretch through the shoulders, through the back. Breathing deeply. Just try to let go of the tightness in the shoulder and in the upper back. Good. Point the other toes forward. And slowly release that. From here, we're going to come on to our knees, setting up into child's pose. So coming into my most favorite stretch now for the shoulders. If you find that it's tender being on your knees, you can always put a blanket or something underneath, and then take the knees nice and wide, and the toes together. Send your hips towards your heels, and then reach the arms out long in front, child's pose. Forehead reaching down towards the ground. If you find the ground's really far away, you could always put a pillow, or if you've got a yoga block or something underneath your forehead. Then you're going to take your right hand, pick it up and thread it underneath the left and come to rest down on the right ear and the right shoulder. Sometimes it feels really good to add a little movement, to kind of rock a little bit side to side or forward and back. Might just help you get into different areas of the shoulder. Just being curious. Whatever feels good to loosen things up. And then it's always helpful to imagine sending your breath to those areas of the body that feel tight. Good, let's slowly extend both arms out long again. And we'll change sides. Take your other hand, your left hand, thread it underneath the right, and then come down to rest on the ear and the shoulder. And remember, you could have a pillow underneath your head or a yoga block just to raise up the ground a little bit if you need it. And maybe rock a little bit side to side, just loosening things up. Good. Slowly extend that arm out long. And just take a few slow, deep breaths here. It might even feel really good to breathe out an open mouth, just letting go of any remaining tension. When you're ready, you can slowly walk your hands back towards your knees. Thank you so much for taking a few minutes to practice yoga with me and stretch out your shoulders. If you enjoyed this practice, you can find longer classes online with me at youfirstyoga.ca. Please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you again soon. Namaste.